And as we come together as the family, the most radiant ones are here by the very intention to serve in any capacity, the divine. It sends a signal out throughout the cosmos that here I am. And as that resonant field within your higher heart of compassion and unconditional love that binds the children of light in heart and mind, it is this transcended part of themselves that senses and knows the bliss of the divine, the love of the divine. And indeed, it is this love that moves you forward in the quest of this great love of God that burns deeply within you and always has been and always will. And in that love, the capacity to hold light is endless. The capacity of that love brings you to higher service. And so, beloveds, we say to you, the children of earth who have not forgotten, the children of earth who have held that flame in the fire, even in the midst of darkness, have walked through the challenges, making the unknown, developing the courage and fearlessness along the way, comes to this point in the cycles of time within cycles of time, in the evolutionary process, in the dynamics that we find ourselves together in a holy, sacred, and divine mission. Indeed, the masters know and serve the divine plan. Some may say, what is that? But yes, indeed, there is a divine plan, a plan that you have been an intricate part of in the higher parts of yourselves, to bring in the fullness, the ascension of all worlds. That indeed we say to you, beloved, as we have said before, it is the children of light upon the earth that play a key and major role in the unfolding of this divine plan. It is deep embedded into you. And even with all the distractions, the physical, mental, and emotional world, all that would pull of you, confuse you, challenge you, because of your love so deep and so profound of the divine, because of your calling and connection to the soul pulse that moves you, even in the midst of great challenge, in the midst of unknowingness, in the midst of many of ridicule, isolation. But we say to you, beloveds, as you move forward, because of the love that you hold that is boundless, as you radiate your light and your love, as you begin to remember the courageousness and the profound love that you had to come into a world that would wipe your cosmic memory. And still that you said, I will come, I will help, I will support. That does not go unnoticed, beloveds. And even though you may find yourself within an energetic field stream that is lower than the higher parts of yourself and is murky and gray, and the clarity of it is not yet seen, we are here to tell you that the family of light honors you, loves you, supports you, You are deeply honored, admired, respected. All these things in the higher realms where perhaps the world that you move in physicality in a three density cannot recognize or understand. But we say to you, there is great joy. There is great joy, great glory in knowing that you move through, and as you do, the veils will be removed. The tethering of your family of light becomes stronger. The anchoring of the higher parts of yourself begin to integrate even in the physical, mental, and emotional world. Indeed, beloveds, we say to you, it is the children of light upon the earth in the three density experience with a physicality of a biology that is the great alchemist. The alchemist indeed are be able to bring the density of that into the lightness of light, to be able to turn darkness into light. That is the greatest alchemy, and it is the children of light who have incarnated into a physicality, three-dimensional world, taken on the earth suit to raise the vibration, to bring the duality and the polarities into oneness, to bring into the cosmic memory of what it was to have the great joy and freedom and wonderment. Embedded deeply, deeply into the DNA, into the atomic and subatomic levels of your beingness. You know this to be true. And as you learn to quiet the outside world of miscreations and distortions, of conditioning, indoctrinations, as you begin to seek deeper into the truth of who you truly are, layers and layers of the false matrix, layers and layers of all that has been distorted and miscreated now begins to move away from you. And the rising of your vibration continues as an onion peel away that which no longer serves you, that which cannot stop you, because you rise like the phoenix. And you remember as great masters, and most certainly the Christ. You are the resurrection, and you have the power of the resurrection within you. We say to you, beloveds, no matter what situations, circumstances, and experience you may find yourself that seems to be limiting, challenging, and hard, we say that you have it within you to not only reach the other side of that challenge, but to thrive in the process of doing it. And indeed, we say to you, welcome those challenges, because as you move on the other side of it, you become more powerful, connected, and enlightened in seeing the true reality, no longer being tethered to a false matrix, to an indoctrination. You now rise and take your positions as the cosmic beings that you are. And it is from this cosmic perspective that you begin to see things in great clarity, because you begin to move into the higher aspects of yourself. And you see more clearly the dynamics. You begin to realize who and what you are and what you are part of. And indeed, we say it is a grand Ami Shaddai family of light, through many dimensions, realms, and expressions of the divine, part of a divine plan that keeps you moving forward. And we know, beloveds, in those times that seem so hard, in those times when one weakens to the pressure and the challenge of a physical world, a world manufactured, manipulated for an agenda that is not in alignment with the agenda of the divine, the highest source of light. But we say creation and miscreations exist. But you are the creators, and you transcend and entrain lower frequencies by your very presence. We ask you, beloveds, in the re-remembering of who you are as your family of light, hold you. Remember your cosmic origins. Remember the original Eden tree. Remember the paradise worlds, the crystalline worlds, the Shambhala worlds. It is coded deep within you. And as you do your service work, as you agree and align and move yourself forward, you are already equipped. You have everything. You've come into the world with all that you need to ascend, assist, and help. For you took on a body, not just an earth body, but an earth body coated with the higher light realms. And as you can move into those higher frequencies, you turn on the codons within your very DNA. You turn on the electron spin in its acceleration. You turn on the integration of your higher light body. You turn on the alignment with the sacred monad. You turn on with the higher aspects of yourself connected to the boundlessness of the family of light. So we ask you now to breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath in the remembering of who you truly are. And with each in-breath and out-breath, it reminds us that we breathe indeed the breath of Brahma, the breath of the divine. Our breath syncs with the divine breath as all things inhales and exhales. All things birth and die. All cycles end and begin. And so it is in this sacred holy breath. See clearly as the soles of your feet begin to vibrate, as diamond light codes come from the highest celestial realms of light, coursing through your nervous system, through your entire body, through your feet, and moving like great roots deep into the core of Earth Mother. And as you move into this core, you see two guardians. And this time the guardians recognize your resonance field, recognize who you are, and they now open up a door that has been closed for so long, waiting for the correct frequency vibration to open that door once again that has been closed and hidden and dormant for so long, waiting for the evolution and the rising of humankind once again. In the re-remembering of the original Eden tree, the original thought form, creating now a new Genesis as the children of light are back, And they have been back and back, time and time and time again, to hold and raise the frequency of the consciousness of the planet. And as there is now a great awakening, and in the re-remembering of those times, even in the darkest of times, those that have always held the flame, that flame now is larger than ever before. And that flame begins to radiate, and it begins to trigger the re-remembering and cosmic memory of countless other beings, dissolving the veils of where memory has been wiped, piercing through those veils, reactivating the cosmic memory. And as that happens, the new frequency holding within your physical, mental, and emotional bodies have shifted, beloveds, have shifted. And you hold a new frequency. And for many of you, a new opportunity, a new way of being, as great change is upon us. But the children of light who have not forgotten, that hold the frequency, will move into the higher vibratory rate of an experience different from others. And so in this moment, as we look at the sacred guardians that pierce their eyes upon us, recognizing this is the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, and let them enter. And as they enter and see the most amazing, brilliant diamond light radiating. The brilliance of it is beyond description, and it is in the heart of Mother Earth. For time of revelation has come. And as the children of light gather with great humility in the understanding of the witnesses of this light, in the highest frequency of this diamond light, there is now a beam of light that comes from this diamond, and each and every one present receives a beam of diamond light into the higher heart of compassion and unconditional love, activating, moving the diamond light that exists within all humans. That diamond light of the original thought form, the diamond light of the Adam Kadmon, the divine human. And as this light continues to integrate within us and around us in our higher forms, it moves through all levels of our expression. And so we breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath in this holy and sacred communion with Mother Earth and the divine, being the bridge, being the container, blessed and graced, holy are thee. And we breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath and simply hold our positions as this diamond light continues to move through, in, and around us in the very layering of ourselves, in all aspects of ourselves, moving into the highest diamond light in the ascended realms of light, beyond the Shambhala worlds, beyond the crystalline worlds, indeed beyond the Azaluth world. And each and every sacred in-breath and out-breath is a prayer and a grace. And as we radiate this diamond light, We send forth the highest thought forms for the sacred Earth Mother, for all of her life, for her, in great gratitude for all that she has done and continues to do, and that her children are awakened and rise with her. But it's not limited only to her. It moves into the celestial bodies that move and evolve and revolve around the great sun Helios Vesta. For this diamond light moving through the children of light cannot be stopped or put within a perimeter, for indeed it is boundless, and so it moves throughout the solar system into the sun behind the sun behind the sun. And as it does, it sends a great signal out into the cosmos that there is the great rising of the great Earth Mother and her children of light. There is a great rising of all of the kingdoms upon her in all her 7 expressions. It is time for the quantum leap, ever preparing now for the golden age, in the heart's dreaming of so many, through all timelines and through all expressions. In this forever now, we hold this sacred space that holds all the heart's dreamings of so many, that holds the divine plan, that holds the sacredness of all life. Hold your positions. Hold your positions. And the brilliance of this diamond light sourced from Earth Mother, sending the codes of her ascension through her children, moving into the depths of the cosmic waters, moving throughout the boundlessness of the cosmos, sending her divine signal of the rising of the vibration, the elevation, and the bringing in of the golden age of oneness, of peace, and perfect balance. Breathing the sacred holy in-breath and out-breath, along with the Ami Shaddai, the family of light, into this one singularity, holding the position of the sacred grace that moves throughout the cosmos, bringing peace and elevation not only to the sacred Earth Mother, but the entire solar system, the entire sacred Hunam Ku Galactic Mother, moving throughout the many suns and the celestial beings, worlds. Hold your sacred positions. We acknowledge the most radiant ones that hold this field with us, that create this platform of this love and light through the diamond light codes emanating from Sacred Earth Mother, activating, elevating the Ami Shaddai family of light. Continue to grow and anchor this frequency of diamond light throughout the cosmos, elevating the entire universe and its many worlds. Hold your positions as the flow of this diamond light continues to intensify. And as we could stay in this bliss of diamond life frequency forever, the thought of the return comes, as there is much to do. So as we move back, acknowledging the great guardians with gratefulness and humility, they close the door once again. And as we now intend to be back in the physical, mental, and emotional bodies as such, the great radiant ones begin to draw in their electromagnetic field, and we know to draw in our electromagnetic field steadily and purposely until we begin to feel we're outside of the holy grip that has held us as we draw in more into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. We prepare ourselves that in the count of 3, we will intend to be back awake, alert, and totally grounded to our beautiful Earth Mother. 1, 2, take a deep breath in, and 3, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.